Hello, it's day 141.
Of the 29th year and beyond.
And we're in January now. John and Gabby will be getting married next month. So time is winding up. And, as you get closer and closer to the wedding date, there's a lot of preparations and you want to make sure everything has been done, right?
Yes.
What I wanted to address was, there has been dresses and gowns selected. There's been a caterer. There's been a venue. There's a lot of planning and preparation that goes into making certain that the wedding is just fantastic.
Yes.
The unfortunate reality for a lot of people, however, is they put all of that energy, effort, time, planning, and preparation for the wedding, but not so much for the marriage.
This is true. As a retired caterer, I see people come in, and I mean, they put so many hours into, making sure they have the right plates and the color scheme and the venue and the guest seating, and I mean, thing after thing after thing, to the point where I actually hated doing weddings for that reason. It's just too meticulous. But when it comes to the marriage, I'm talking to them, a year in or 2 years in, and they're like, well, it's not going so good. Well, what's not going so good? They don't put that much planning into their marriage.
And not to say that you shouldn't plan for a wonderful wedding. I mean, of course you want that ceremony to be fantastic. But I just want to heighten your awareness to the fact that that same kind of passion, that same kind of commitment, that same kind of forethought should be definitely placed in your marriage. Mm-hmm. The wedding is one day.
That's right.
One day. It may be a fabulous day, but it's one day.
That's right.
And the marriage, when you take that commitment for better or for worse until death do us part, you're talking about for the rest of your life. So I just want to heighten your awareness to all of those who are contemplating getting married. How much time, how much preparation, how much planning have you put into the marriage?
And the thought of the marriage. I was speaking to some of my young married couples this week, and one was saying, I was talking about marriage counseling, and she was saying that it was the best thing that they did. She loved it. And so that's a preparatory thing to a marriage, is doing marriage counseling, whether it's with a pastor or whether it's with just a regular marriage counselor, or even Fred and I. It's a great opportunity for you to be able to talk to someone about what this journey is going to look like down, and making sure that there are things that you may not have considered that need to be discussed.
Absolutely, and that's what's really key, the communication, the discussions, addressing important things. I mean, so many things that cause people to get divorces are things that they never, ever even considered or gave much thought to. Too many times I think people think, I love you, you love me, and you want what I want. Well, the husband-to-be may want 5 children. The wife may only want 1.
Or none.
That's a big deal. Or none, absolutely. How do you come down on that? The wife-to-be may want to live in Alaska. The husband-to-be may not want to leave Georgia. I mean, there's just so many things. Finances, employment. I mean, so many things. My point is simply this. Make certain that the same kind of passion and enthusiasm and excitement that goes in planning your wedding is also there to plan your marriage, because that's your life together. And when the planning and the preparation stops? When you stop breathing.
That's right.
You plan, you prepare, you execute, but it just continues over and over again. Continue to plan beyond. Once you've hit the milestones, once you've hit those goals that you've set, then it's time to set more. But that's what we want to share today. Plan for a wonderful wedding, but more importantly, plan for a wonderful marriage. Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.